What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back in the one, the only Time City and Planet Coaster. I know that it's been a long time since you've seen one of these episodes, but today's going to be a little bit different because we have been working on it here and there off screen, and I know some of you might be a little upset about that, but this is episode 79, and it will be the second to last episode of Time City, and I'm just going to go over a little bit what we've been working on since the last episode. So basically, if you know, I did announce that the park technically opened this last year in 2019 with just these first three sections, with the entrance, the Jurassic section, and the Apocalypse section all opened up for the park opening, but the Roman section and the future section both were delayed and under construction still. But I'm here to tell you that they're going to be ready to open by the 2020 season. So I'm going to kind of break down what we have left to do and everything like that. So the Roman section, for the most part, is pretty much complete. I don't really have much I want to do to it. I'm going to probably make some adjustments here and there to make it better, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. The multi-launch mock coaster is pretty good. I like how it turned out, and it just looks fantastic in the skyline and everything like that. We did do a little bit on the entrance and exit of the monorail station, which is looking pretty good. I'm not very much experienced on this type of architecture, so hopefully it hasn't turned out too bad. There's still a couple things I probably still need to do, like the entrance and exit here. I think I still have some, just a couple of things here to do. Towards when I get close to the finishing, I'm going to go back into each section and just kind of do some touch-ups or stuff that I may have missed and stuff like that. So that's going to be coming. And yeah, so the Roman section, for the most part, is probably about 99% done, and there might be a couple things here and there, but for the most part, it is pretty much done, and I can't wait to get this out to you guys. And I still have a couple little things here in Time City to still work on and everything. So now going into the part that still needs the most work, and that is going to be the futuristic section. But you can see since the last episode, we have done a lot, particularly this area that has 3 more rides and a couple more buildings. That is going to, which kind of expanded this section out just a little bit more. It looks a little bit better, and everything like that. And we've also been working on the Dark Ride, or Dark Ride Coaster, I should say, as it's kind of in full swing, and my goal is to try and get this done pretty soon. It shouldn't take me too much longer. We got a decent amount done on my last live stream that I did work on it, which did turn out pretty well. I wasn't actually just noticed that these actually went through, and I did not want those to go through. I'll have to fix that later. But so yeah, it's gonna have like a cool, it's gonna give you probably some Space Mountain vibes a little bit here and there, but it's nothing spectacular, but it's an indoor coaster, so but it's still gonna be a pretty good ride. I'm pretty excited about getting it done, and that's the biggest project that we still need to finish in this park. So once we get that done, it will be pretty much ready to go. I do want to do a little bit with this pathway that leads to the sci-fi section, maybe add a couple more buildings or stuff like that, just to kind of populate it a little bit, because it's just a long trail heading to this section at the moment, which is fine, but it just needs a little bit more detail to it, and it's just a little bit too plain right now. So this is where I put the time portal at for this section of the park. That way you can go to any section that you want through the time portals. I also put an extra time portal here from the Roman section to the futuristic section, just because they were so close to each other, and just kind of connect the loop a little bit. That way you didn't have to go all the way back over here and go through here, or take the monorail, I wanted to make sure that you could go through there as well. That way it's just all connected, and if there was another way, I would definitely do that as well for everything else. I almost thought about putting a bridge here to connect these two, to connect the Apocalypse and Roman, but I didn't really do that because there is a bridge right here that connects you there. You just got to go through this portal and it will take you right over there. So it's just kind of one of those things. It just kind of depends. Just having time portals in between each section would be kind of nice, and maybe it could be something I could look at into the future. Like maybe I'll put a little trail here from here to here that also has another time portal that connects you to the Apocalypse from the Jurassic. Not really that I would need it because this is not too much of a walk right here. Pretty much the centerpiece with the clock tower is where all the time portals to each section are, kind of. So that's kind of how that works and everything. We've also got this backstage area, this little maintenance building that I've been working on as well. It's pretty cool. This is I also have like a little garage thing for like large shipments and everything like that. This is kind of like a warehouse, and I do kind of want to construct a bit of some service roads around, because there is a backstage area that I placed down over here as well, over by the Apocalypse section. This is another little warehouse that I put in, and it's pretty nice. Just another little spot right there, and I put like a gate where they have access to the to this section of the park. So I'm gonna be off and on still trying to do the custom supports on salvaged and everything here and there, and I'll probably keep updating the file until it's done, but it's coming along pretty nice. It's just a long process to get those custom supports on. As you can see, I did do a little service road that's going to roll around the GCI here and head back over here. That's how that's going to work. I'm going to have a couple service roads, so I'll have another service road probably right here that connects over to that one, so they have access to the Jurassic section as well. Just little bits and pieces like that will make it kind of come together and everything like that. As for the parking lot, it is pretty much done. I don't really think there's much more I need to do here. Maybe a few things, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. I remember when I made this extra lot back here because I felt like it needed one more lot, and then this road leads to the maintenance area, which I'm going to delete this tree because it's in the middle of the path. But anyways, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how Time City has turned out. And for those that have stuck with this series and everything, have wondered where it is, where's the cinematic video, I can guarantee you after I'm completely done with this section and everything like that, and just get everything done and put together, there will be a cinematic video coming, so don't worry, that will come. Probably some point this year. Don't know exactly when. Hopefully soon, though. Like, I'm planning on streaming Time City a couple more times to try and get it done. So we'll get it fully completed and ready to go. And then after that, we can, for sure, you know, Once we get it completed, we can for sure do that cinematic video, and I want it to be my best cinematic video yet. I still have a couple of custom audio stuff that I want to do, and I just got to go in and make sure I name all the rides as well. There's a couple of rides, there's still a lot of rides that haven't been named yet, and I just want to make sure that I get all that taken care of soon. And then Time City will be pretty much ready to go, and so yeah, I just want to kind of get a push on this. I wanted to let you guys know that it has not been canceled by any means or anything. I wouldn't have gotten this far, you know, and just canceled the project. You know, I would never do that, especially with this type of project, just how large and massive it is. It is my biggest park and my biggest project yet, and there's still a lot more to come from JLW Entertainment. So as you guys know, also Rustic City is also another park that is actually going to be fully done as well. So I've been focused on trying to get a lot of my previous projects done. That way I can move on to new stuff. You know, obviously Silver Dollar City Recreation has been kind of blocking the way lately, and that's why I have not been in this park as much because I know I'm gonna don't have much left to do on it, and the SDC project is my main project at the moment, and that's kind of why Time City took a little bit of a backseat. But I am just letting you guys know that I do have plans to fully get it complete, and like I said, this is a different episode since it's not a time lapse. It's kind of different. But I am going to assure you that the next episode of Time City will be the last one for sure, which will be episode 80, which is just nuts to think about. 80 episodes of Time City is just crazy. And like I said, it's been many, many months since the last episode, and we've been working on this project, I think, for like 2 years at this point. Like, it's been, it's been about over, because I was giving myself a year to work on this park. Remember that. And here we are, like, I think 2 years later, and I could have finished it within that year probably if I really tried, but that was just kind of an hopeful that I would get it done by then. But knowing me, you know, sometimes I just don't have patience, and I move on a little bit, and like I said, it took a backseat for a while. But I'm just here to assure you that I am going to finish it. I'll get that cinematic video out for you guys. That way you guys have something to look forward to. But anyways, that's going to be it for about this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and look forward to the final episode and the cinematic video coming out probably within the next month or two. Hopefully. Like, don't quote me on that. Hopefully. Like, it should be pretty soon, as long as I get to streaming this park a little bit and finishing it up, which I do intend on doing. And then once you see the final episode, once episode 80 comes out, that means the cinematic video will be on its way right afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this, and I'll see you guys in the very next live stream or video. Thank you guys so much, and goodbye.